What up, Pub Nation? Today I'm bringing you all things Crickets. Me and Crickets ran a duo earlier, and we smashed house, son. So, probably one of the most important things I'm going to teach you today is how to tell when you get a darn good teammate. Now, you think obvious, if I'm close proximity, I want long proximity teammates, which is true, but oftentimes you're going to clash with those guys. But what made us good teammates is even though I was having a bad day too and was communicating even less than usual, but I don't communicate a whole lot normally because I'm so focused on listening and watching my map, trying to get those close proximity kills. But he just kind of followed my lead and brought his epic swagger with it. This guy was an incredible long gun, and he said, you know, this dude's running out there like a rabbit. He didn't quite understand what I was doing at first, but eventually he realized the noise I was making drawed people in, and he capitalized on it. He got a bunch of kills and made sure my back was covered, which allowed me to take even bigger risks and have a little bit of faith that I was going to get revived instead of just dropped. It was amazing. So for the first highlight, old Pimpin' coming up the top rope, putting a hurting on the boy. Here we go. Check it out. You'll see him right there. I jump over, boom. Coming in on hard. Now you'll see who comes up right behind me here. Look at that, my partner. So, the second one. This is one of the reasons this dude excites me. So I get into just, a bad gunfight. I gambled here and I, just wasn't able to put it together. Come back, try to switch to the AK. So one thing that you might not have noticed here initially that I did was, once I realized I'm probably not going to win this gunfight, I'm going to die, I went ahead and I pulled us back to the outside. We were in closer quarters there before. Check out that loot. And chances are if he would have killed me there, he could, finish me off, knock me, then kill me. And my guy wouldn't have had a shot because we were in between crates. I gave my guy a chance is what I did there. Gave him the opportunity to save me by getting out there in the open where he could take advantage of it and get the kill. So, next I want to point out your boy, not really liking the ump that much, but still nails it with that hip fire. The little things you can practice to make you a better gamer. You guys ain't buying my Kool-Aid yet, but check out this hip fire action. Boom. Look at the distance I got on him, dude. I'm not wasting time aiming down the sights. None of that Bojangle stuff. Lock up the kill here real quick. That's what makes me lethal as a closer proximity gamer right there. Now, right here is one of the things where I'm talking about when you know you've met the right person. When you simultaneously shoot a guy without communicating to each other, you know you're doing something right. So here, you'll see us do it, and I can't help but think of people saying, oh, he stole my kill. That is so stupid. What he did was he helped you drop that guy even faster. It's a good sign that you guys are going to keep dropping bodies together. So not stole my kill, saved my life in a lot of situations. So every time that something like this happens and I'm realizing this guy's on it, I'm taking more and more risks because I think he's going to clean up and save my life. He's right behind me, therefore I can take the risk and get knocked and know he's going to come right behind me and get the shot down on him. This is a really good thing here, guys. Not a bad thing. He didn't steal my kill. He worked with me. So check it out, man. I'm hitting him, dude's hitting him, dropping him quick as heck. This is when I'm like, oh, I think I like this guy. We're working together as a team without having to communicate. That is huge in this game. I mean, you're going to be able to drop a lot of bodies a lot faster if you don't have to talk. If you guys can pick up on these silent signals from each other. Now, this is me not looking so hot. But one thing I will give myself here is I did put my gun in single eye float finger. It's on fast forward. That's a really slow, awkward exchange. But I got him. Anytime I kiss one of the scope, it's going on YouTube, boy. So right here, this is when things got awesome. This is when I knew that this guy was kind of watching me and wasn't watching everything that's around him. Because if I didn't pay attention, I could have got both these kills. But I get one kill, and I don't notice the footprints of the other guy coming on the backside of this house. Well, it don't matter, because my boy Crickett's on it. He jumps in, like some sci-fi stuff goes down. Some Jackie Chan, Chuck Norris, karate chopping the chin stuff. Check it while we wreck it. Here we go. This right here excited me. This right here was so cool. It was an example of teamwork without communication, which is always cool. I dropped one guy. Now, not watching my map, before watching my map, I seen the footprints of this other guy walking around the building. But don't worry about it. My boy is on it. 1-2 punching it. That's pretty sweet, dude. We killed it. Got some good loot right there. That's what it's about, bro. That's fun. Check it out. Look at all the sweet loot we got, man. That's always a good feeling, right? Okay, so this next one. Catching old snakes in the grass. Now, here, normally I wouldn't be looking so hard in the grass, but when I seen a vehicle on fire, to me, that's a sign that there's probably someone around here. And a lot of people like to use that tactic where they're on the ground. And I was able to capitalize. I get dropped right after this, though. But my boy picks me back up. The other guy was off his gun in the grass. Now, normally this is a calling card with my double barrel shotguns, my Boom Boom Twins, but I'm doing a submachine gun here. This is the old unprofessional YouTube gamer using one hand. You'll notice that when I go in this house to chase this guy down in a quite aggressive fashion, I never let off my run lock. So I'm only using one hand, my run was just locked. So I just wanted to also break this down a little bit too. So I get a lot of comments about, oh, you run funny. Well, what I'm doing here is three things. One, by moving side to side, I'm harder for people to shoot, especially if you're obsessed with aiming down the sides. Two, opening my field of vision up a lot. Now I'm seeing a lot more. But three, when you face towards someone, the audio is a lot better. Now check this out while I wreck this dude. Never stop running. One-handed challenge. Can you guys do it? Here it is. Oh, got him. I'm gonna watch that one more time. Now this guy really didn't have a good excuse because he had a Gaza, which is a great weapon for this situation. But a lot of you guys, long gunners especially, make a mistake of not having some kind of submachine gun as your secondary weapon. You know, don't have a sniper and an assault rifle. Unless you're using maybe the Car 98, that would be the one exception, but the Vector would be a fine weapon to substitute in at that point. But you guys are missing a lot of kills because even when you guys get it right and I come rushing up in the building and you're plugging me as soon as I come in the building, I'm plugging you as soon as I come in the building too, and I got a Vector and you got an AR. Of course I'm going to win that gunfight. You guys aren't doing yourselves any favors with gun selection in those situations. You need to have something for close range and something for far range. You need weapon balance. So if I have a Car 98, then I know that I need like a Vector that has that longer range, but still has that stopping power up close, because you need to have a balanced attack with your guns. You don't want to be, an AR and a sniper is for far away and really far away. That's not, you don't have anything helping you in the close range game. You want to give yourself as many advantages as you can. So this last clip, I want to go powered bang status, but I got bang powered status. But I still played its role, I guess you'll call it, in this thing, because it exposed where the last two guys were for my teammate to go ahead and capitalize on their crapola play and kill him. So let's get right to it. There I go down. Poor pimpin'. Okay, now, the silent assassin, Crickett's doing his thing. Here we go, can you feel it? Now, also pay attention that, he's moving around. He's not sitting in one spot. He's not camping. He's long gunning. There's a difference. You know, you can tell that he's confident what he's doing. That he is he feels like he's an alpha anytime there's long distance going down. That's awesome. Now, again, with the second guy, you really do want to watch what he does here, because they make a mistake too. You can tell they're trying to communicate and they camp right next to each other. There's no need for that in gaming. That is just going to set you up. You should spread out at that point, because honestly, at that point, who's worried about reviving? That's just going to get you killed again. So he basically knows where he's at. So he keeps him pinned down by shooting. So now he's able to move. This guy isn't really able to move very much. Again, man, he's not sitting in one spot. He's out there like, where you at, dog? Let's do this. Just waiting for him to poke out. Now, he uses that tree. He keeps it close to him so he can still be on the open. But if he was to get shot at, he could get behind that tree, use it for cover. Now the guy just sticks his head out, and I don't even know what this guy was thinking. Like, he just does it in epically bad fashion. You'd think after you got nailed like 3 times, you would poke your head back in.
Got him.
Not that guy. So we locked down a chicken dinner. Not just a chicken dinner, though. Man, we killed it this match. We got 18 kills, 17 kills. That's 8.5 squads work. We combined for 14 different medals. Our kill ratings are 98.7 and 95.8. We didn't play to survive. We didn't play to win. We played to kill and put down damage. And in that process, we also picked up a W and figured out, hey, we worked pretty good together. So this was an epic match, epic fun. And this is what gaming's about, man. This is about finding guys that you can mesh with like that. A guy that can take advantage of what I do and make it work for him so he gets the huge stats. I only had 6 kills. He had 11, and I was the one pushing. For the record, I know it can be difficult playing with me. I know that my style is unorthodox. He did say something once or twice about, how much noise I was making and so forth. But he did a great job of just adapting. Here's what this guy's going to do. I know he's a good player. That's all I really need to know. Now, how can I capitalize off what he's doing? And he did. He used me kind of like a rabbit running through the pasture. They would jump up to shoot at me because I was making all this noise and everything, and then he would get the shot off. This is a great example, guys, of teamwork. A good team that doesn't have to talk a lot to understand what the others do. And he was able to use me as a strategic piece in his puzzle, because I wasn't focused enough to even communicate at all. I wasn't really communicating at all. But he didn't need me to communicate for him to use me as a puzzle piece. He used me in his strategy to make himself better while keeping me alive at the same time, supporting me in what I was doing. So this was a great example of, why this guy rocks. Me and Crickett's going to do it some more, I promise you that. So I hope you guys really appreciated this video. There was a big message here, and that's finding players that you mesh well with for better success in this game. If you're trying to communicate a lot, that's cool. But if you can find guys that can play with you and you don't have to use that much communication, that's going to make you a far more successful gamer. I think me and him can get a lot of chicken winners in a row. I've gotten to 3 chicken dinners without taking any damage and so forth. I've done a lot of that. How I do that is by finding players that I mesh with, that we don't have to communicate to kill it with. So guys, I'm Pimpin' Patty with my Merry Band of Misfits, YouTube's first one-handed professional gamer. If you guys like this, want more pro tips, want more off the chain, dropping boxes, killer stuff, like, share, and subscribe to my channel, peoples. Later, Pub Nation.